How you feeling?
Okay.
All right.
I just never know anymore.
You never know when you get up.
No. I'm scared to say I feel okay because then something will happen.
You look good, I think. I was watching you on camera.
That's weird.
I was, and I told Chris Demm, come over and watch him on camera.
Yeah, we watch now. It's a new, it's a thing.
nice
Kelly has a new app.
Yeah, I was able to get it into the, I turn on the cameras for the YouTube clips every day, and now Chris Demm's in the same room when I turn on the camera, so I say, hey, take a look at Biggie today, and we both were admiring your stature.
Your slender physique.
Something about you in there.
New black shirt.
Yeah, you was just like, this guy's got it going all of a sudden, Well, yeah, at least you're feeling okay today.
Yeah, the way things have gone the last month, it's like I'm scared to say anything good.
Or no, don't jinx it.
Exactly.
Right, don't want to jinx it, but you at least are looking good and feeling decent in here today. Good to have you back. I'll tell you, Chris Demm just told me something. It probably changed it'll change the life of my daughter and maybe my wife. He told me that they're doing something on TikTok now called a reverse hair wash. He just told me this.
It blew my mind.
You ready for this?
I'm listening.
Conditioner first, then shampoo. And women
women
are just saying, oh, this is unbelievable.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
Well, according to the TikToker whose account I read, she said her hair feels and looks fuller after just one or two washes, after just 1 or 2 days.
More body to it, maybe.
Huh.
It's I don't know why. I never have. I don't use conditioner.
Nobody in this room really
I don't
has hair
know.
that needs it.
What does that do? Does it give you more body or?
I don't know. When I had hair in my teens, I used conditioner, but I was always told use it after you shampoo.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
that's the traditional.
Yeah.
Well, what does it do? Keep it in place?
I thought it just made the hair more healthy.
Yeah, it supposedly conditions it because shampooing, especially back in the days when we all had longer hair, I think shampoo would dry it out, and the conditioner would sometimes put some of the moisture back in, making it look a little bit better, easier to style, especially if you have longer hair.
Well, my daughter takes pride in the fact that she doesn't wash her hair that much, period. In fact, she'll say sometimes, when's the last time you think I washed my hair? I don't know, 3 days. And she'll go 6. In fact, this weekend she said 6 days.
This is a strange flex for a teenage girl.
They use dry shampoo.
They use dry shampoo.
Yeah, that's
dry
the big
shampoo
thing.
all the time. And
Why? Because drying takes so much longer?
I don't know. I don't know. They get into it. They see these things on TikTok.
Yeah.
There's that kid, my friend who visited last year from Minnesota for Christmas. His teenage son was like 18, 17, and said he hadn't washed his hair in a year. It's a dry shampoo thing they'll do. And some of them were like, oh, I want to save water. They get into that. One thing about saving water.
Yeah.
You know how they
Those
do.
kids, man.
Well, my daughter's like, she's like, saving us water. And it's like, you don't care.
You are not.
So you don't care anything about saving us water? She does that all the time. Like, oh, look how I'm saving us money. I stopped at some sort of tropical smoothie cafe so I could have a smoothie and you wouldn't have to make me dinner. It's like, you ain't saving me any money by doing that. What are you
I'm
doing?
paying for that.
Yeah, exactly. It's coming right out of my pocket. Tropical smoothie cafe.
The teenagers love, side note, teenagers love Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Yeah. Well, she's recently discovered it,
Yeah.
and it's every day after school.
When my nephew came blowing through, he's 19, he said, is there a tropical smoothie in town? I said, there is. And he ordered a quesadilla and a smoothie.
Yeah. Well, that's
his meal.
Yeah.
That's a typical teenage meal, I'd say. Yeah. She would go to Salsaritas or Chipotle for a burrito and then Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a smoothie every meal if she could. But she is not a big hair washer, and she's 16 and she does do the dry shampoo. And I do think on TikTok it's become a thing, like how long can you go, or here's how to do it. It's all about, and sometimes she'll take her everything shower, which is a 1 hour shower.
That's
a thing. And then there's the nothing shower where you try to be in for only a moment. It's unbelievable.
me every day.
It's just the stuff we do, the things we do. What was I was watching? Oh, I know what you were talking about yesterday. That picture of Donald Trump and Jill Biden
From Notre Dame?
Yes, where they're sitting next to each other. And I was watching the news last night.
The news?
Inside Edition, and they show that shot of the two of them
Where she's kind of smiling toward Mr. Trump.
Yeah, and it seems clear to me if this were 1988, it seems clear to me that those two are together, that probably, I guess Joe Biden's seat was empty for the moment. He's going to sit in between them, and one leaned over to the other, and they said a decent word to one another, which is like something you do.
Yeah, pretty place, isn't it?
Exactly.
Looks beautiful.
Exactly. I mean, here we have, these two are political rivals because her husband, they don't like each other. But at least to me, it's like, okay, they're civil. They're like, oh, this is really nice, and they just said a word to each other. But on Inside Edition, they say, the internet lost its mind over this. It's like, why? All they're doing is sitting one seat apart and saying hello, and then AI, you told us yesterday, had them making out and
then fist fighting. And Trump is already using her.
He's using the image
in his fragrance commercials.
Right.
Yeah.
And what was it? Is it Steve Harvey who says, white people always jumping on some BS? It's like,
the internet immediately was like, yeah, she wants it.
What?
I mean, seriously, immediately it was
What
like, look
are
at
we
that.
doing?
You can smell a winner.
Yeah.
All that was Joe Biden not being in a chair for a few minutes and those two just saying hello to each other. Now, I guess it doesn't help that Trump used it to sell his own brand of whatever.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. I'm just shocked that the incoming president is selling watches and perfume and shoes.
You name it.
You might be getting some for the holidays.
Oh, maybe.
You might get a bottle of fight eau de cologne.
Yeah, it's the fight cologne. That's what his image out there. It's like, does every little thing have to be just punished and put through the ringer now? Just those.
Everything is
two.
dissected,
Exactly.
examined.
And I turned to my wife and said, my God, do we just have to do it with every? All it is those two just saying hey to each other. That's
well,
all
we
it
talk
was.
about it too. You post anything online, you post a picture online.
Uh-huh.
Nobody looks at what the picture's about. They look at everything else.
Yeah.
What's on your desk?
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
that? They'll
Is that a stapler?
Yeah.
right.
What's that picture up behind you?
Right.
They look at everything else but.
I know you got to be really careful and what's behind. That's been going on for a while there.
Here's kind of a little fun story I just recently heard about showering and presidential politics.
Look how the two go together.
Huh?
Showering and presidential politics.
Exactly.
Yes.
We recently had our guest bathroom has a really great shower, great water pressure in that bathroom, and but the shower head began to leak, so we needed to find a replacement shower head.
Right.
And we scoured the internet. We couldn't find one that matched the one we had. Well, after months of searching, our guys,
I know.
the contractor who's done some amazing work at our house and at Kelly's
they're
house
great.
too. They rebuilt your kitchen.
They did. They were great.
Saved your house.
They did.
They were able to find the exact match of the shower head.
Right.
And so a couple weeks ago, they were able to reinstall the shower head.
Right.
Well, I went in there because I take my afternoon showers in there on the days when I do my workout.
I didn't know you were working out.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
power walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
But sometimes if you get hot and sweaty,
I love it. Get out there.
if
That's
you rest,
great.
you rust.
Yeah. Of course we know that. Lotion is motion. Reverse it. Motion is lotion. Motion is lotion 100%.
Lotion is motion.
Okay, listen.
Classic mix-up.
Motion is lotion. So you got to get out there and move.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So after one of my walks 2-3 weeks ago, I get in there. I'm ready to take my shower. I turn on the faucet, and the water comes pounding out, which I love.
Yes.
And I turn on the shower head, and it's like
Oh, just nothing.
nothing.
Just a nothing.
It's imagine the worst Motel 6 shower you've ever had.
Terrible water pressure.
No water pressure. You had to run around to get wet. The back wall didn't even get wet.
The opposite of what you used to have.
Yes, it's like, what happened to the pressure?
Well, did they install it? I know these guys didn't install it real.
No, they installed it. They installed it properly.
Right.
So just last week, we had to get some work done on a door handle and had to be replaced.
Yeah.
And so the guy was there and he said, "Is everything okay from the previous job, which was the shower
head.
install?" And I said, "Well, come to think of it, while you're here, and contractors love that, while you're here.
Would you mind?
Would you mind taking a look at blank?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. The shower head matches perfectly,
But the pressure.
but there's no pressure." He said, "Oh, man, I know what that is." He said, "We left the Obama plug in there."
What?
The Obama plug.
Oh, they got an Obama plug.
Low flow shower.
They removed
He took it off, and now I'm blasted.
Yeah.
It blasts me through the back wall of the shower.
Oh yeah, you got to
Paradise.
get rid of the Obama plug.
He pulled off the
obviously.
shower head. Said, "Look at it right there."
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Whoever installed it left the Obama plug on there."
I'm glad you got rid of that.
So now that's in the That's in the landfill.
Thank God. Get rid of that so you
Yeah.
can have decent
I
pressure.
want to soap up.
Good Lord.
They pulled that at my old apartment complex. They came in and said, everybody's getting new shower heads. How exciting.
Yeah.
But it was the low flow.
Right.
And it was like, oh, well, let me just pop that right off.
I didn't know you could do that. I guess
Do
there's
you
a,
do it yourself?
I had somebody do it.
there's a piece in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's kind of right where
Mm-hmm.
the water would go before it disperses through the shower head. That's where ours was.
I bet the former president's proud to have his name on something.
I didn't do anything about it.
But the
I thought
Obama.
low flows were like Clinton era or Bush era.
I guess it's a.
They call it the Obama
The
plug
Obama
in the
plug.
professional world.
Okay, so they got rid of that, and all is well with your shower, and you get some good high pressure.
Yep.
That's good. Well, I'm glad they got rid of it. They knew immediately that what was there, and they got rid of it for you.
They also called the fluorescent tube lighting.
Yeah.
They said those are called Obama bulbs with the green ends.
Oh, yeah.
To again, low power.
Yeah. Terrible.
More energy.
Terrible